Okay. Well, I had just come back to the area. I'm originally from here, but haven't been back in a little over a decade. And I was just kind of walking downtown and going through memory lane for myself when I noticed a radio station. It caught my eye, and something told me just go in there. And I go in and I apply for a job, and they tell me to come back to get all their paperwork filled out. So you flash forward a couple of days, I'm in there filling out paperwork, and there's this one sitting at a desk because she's filling in for somebody at the time. Now, initially I walked right past her, didn't even pay any attention to her, nothing whatsoever. But something told me to go back because I had to say hi to her. I wasn't like allowed not to say hi to her. Every part of my body said, say hi to that woman. And so I did. I introduced myself, and we just kicked it off, and yeah, it's been going good ever since. Did I miss anything?
Like, he walked right past me first, and I'm like, who is this guy? What does he think he's doing? And then after he kind of like paced back and forth for a little while, and then introduced himself, I was like, oh, okay, he works here, gotcha. But there was always, like he said, there was just this whole feeling of there's something about that person. Like, there's something, I don't know what it is yet, but there's just something about that person. So.
Well, I tried to initiate a date as smoothly as I could and failed miserably. Failed absolutely miserably. I asked this person, who's from here, more local, I messaged them saying, okay, so where's good to eat? Because I don't know any restaurants in town, right? And she suggests this little Italian restaurant called Crispeña's. And I say, okay, and I go there. Now, immediately I go there and realize this is not the kind of restaurant you go and just eat by yourself at. And I proceed to send her a message again saying, would she like to join me? The second I hit send, my phone died. So I had no knowledge if she got the message, if she was going to say yes and show up, nothing like that. And for the first time in my life, I'm like the third generation son of a restaurant owner. I act dumb at a restaurant. Like, I don't know how to order an appetizer. I don't know what I want. I play dumb for an hour and a half at this restaurant, and she never shows up. I find out later when I get my phone turned back on that she was just cleaning her house all day and didn't feel like going out. So yeah, first date on my end, complete and total fail.
So a couple weeks later, I was actually working a gig with the DJ we hired, and I said, hey, what are you up to? Because we both kind of DJ'd at the time. And I had really thought there was a DJ playing at this bar, but it ended up being a band. So, but anyway, under the circumstances that, hey, let's go check out our competition, blah, 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 I'll be there about midnight. So he's like, yeah, I gotta go. So he shows up. He's dressed casually, whatever. He's been there for maybe 10 minutes before I get there. I get up. I'm pretty dolled up because I just came from a gig. And he's like, yeah, band. I was like, oh. So it wasn't really like a setup date. But then we ended up going to like Mueller's Pizza at like 1:30 in the morning. And there was a group of people across from us. They're like trying to talk to us. And the one lady's like, stop it. You're ruining their first date. And we're just kind of like, is this?
And it hit. It hit on that moment because, like, at that point we were working together. You know what I mean? So it was like this weird coworker bubble status where, okay, we're scoping out a venue, potential gigs in the future. Like, that's how, like, there was that cloud of thought there. But then when it turned out to be a band and her and I started talking more and didn't stop talking and didn't get bored and didn't then magically
like 4:30 in the morning.
Just kept talking. That I realized, okay, this is a date. Straightforward date. And it was just awesome.
What did you say? You got bamboozled into a first date?
I got hoodwinked into a first date. I got straight up hoodwinked. But yeah, it was awesome. And then the second date we tried, we went and saw this really pretty lighthouse,
Stonington Lighthouse.
Stonington Lighthouse, and
Midnight.
yep,
In
stars
bitter
were
cold.
nice. And she was expecting that first kiss
I
like
set
that.
the- I
she
set
set
the
the
scene.
scene that she was expecting it, and it was just like,
Nope.
nah,
It's too
because it's
cold.
wintertime in the UP and I can't feel my face. So it didn't happen then at all. And then date 3, like the day before Thanksgiving,
We went out with friends.
we went out with a bunch of friends, and then we end up back at her apartment, and then I kiss her outside the elevator. And it's like, that was the first
You were
one.
just like, that's it.
That's it. Wasn't gonna wait. Kissed on the third date. Been happy ever since.
Well, I was just kind of like, any day now. Are you making a move? Like, what's going on here?
Like anticipating it. Like I set it all up.
It wasn't like, oh, it was just kind of like, yeah, bye. Get on the elevator. I was like, this is the
You gotta
weirdest,
you gotta leave them longing.
this
You
is the
gotta
weirdest
leave
start
them
of a
longing.
relationship ever.
Can't go giving up all the good moves in the first kiss.
Well, let's
You want
start,
this scene
start
setter?
With, well, start with the night before, because I was doing trivia at a bar, and you had called my dad.
Yeah, her dad lives a little bit further out of town than we could really get access to. So to ask for permission to marry his daughter, it was a phone call. And a lot of guys get pressured when they're asking people's parents for permission for this. This is surprisingly the most comfortable and awkward moment you could imagine. 60 seconds for asking permission, 5.5 minutes of talking about how the car's doing. Literally told him I want to have your daughter's hand in marriage, and he says, like, so soon already? I'm like, well, yeah, I know a good thing when I got it. I'm not going to waste any time. And literally, he proceeds to give me his permission, and then 180's onto, well, how's the Buick doing? Is the transmission still slipping? Can't make this up. Like,
So the next day is his birthday,
yep.
and I kidnapped him to bring him out to, I can't pronounce,
It's this lake,
Big Spring in Manistee that's warm all year round.
Kitchita-Kippi, I think
Yeah,
is
there
how
we
it goes.
go.
Yeah.
And we get out there. We're like the only ones out there, which was kind of cool. And we're cranking the little boat thing across the thing, and I'm taking pictures.
And I don't know how it happened because, again, it's dead of winter time, and this lake is completely crystal clear. It never freezes. You can see all the way down to the bottom. And this little boat crank, like gondola, we drive it all the way out manually. It's not like an engine or anything, to the middle of the lake. And she's taking pictures, and I'm like looking around, and then the wind stops, and it's like completely silent while she's taking a picture. And that's the moment I drop, because I know she's going to show me that picture after she's taken it. So when she turns to show me that picture, there I am, like looking up at her with the ring and just like, will you? Because this is getting real. And she says yes, and it's my birthday, and I called her mom and said thank you for the best birthday present ever. And it was incredible. It was an amazing day.
The funny thing is we've only almost known each other for a year now.
Yeah, just about a year.
So
And
it
it
was
just
just kind of
clicked.
like everything just fell
Everything
into place.
just clicked. Like our behavior clicks, our attitudes click, our work ethic clicks, like our relationship clicks.
It just,
Nothing doesn't make sense.
it's just weird. It's weird and great at the same time.
I hope you're ready for an adventure, because I want to share it with you.
Mine wasn't going to be as sweet.
Oh
Because it's football season. Go Packers.
no! Patriots all day, all day, all day. Patriots. I'm sorry, cheesehead. That's the only thing different in our relationship. She likes a losing team.
Hey,
Ugh.
they're not that bad.